Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and then at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today, we're talking about opportunity and productivity. What is the connection between this concept, this idea of having an opportunity mindset and productivity? Right? Thanks for being here. For those of you who are new, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com. See what we do. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. You can also, right now, hit the subscriber button and get all of these videos for free. I did say free, one, two, three, for free, and come see about us. I should also say, for those of you who are new, allow me to say a few words about myself. Again, this is your host, Dr. Michael Datcher. I'm the author of the New York Times bestseller, Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called My People, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, as we know, where Michael Brown was murdered. And of course, the conflagration that ensued there as well. I'm also the board president of the great nonprofit, the 501c3 nonprofit, The World Stage, a literary and jazz venue here in Los Angeles in the Crenshaw district. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature. I'm currently a professor of English lit at LMU here in Los Angeles. I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity, given really how crazy my own personal narrative is. I am the product of a young girl who was raped at 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption to a wonderful single divorcee. Yet, at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD. Yet, as Kool Modi famously said, how you like me now, right? And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, so can many of us who are watching the show. In many ways, that inspires the show, our work. We like to work with individuals in particular, just as a preference, who've been through a little something, who are looking to make a change, but heretofore have been unable to make that change. We know that if people like us can make it, can have extreme levels of abundance in various aspects of our lives, that gives inspiration and encouragement to others who would like to. All right? So, again, go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us, also become a subscriber here right now. All right? Let's dive into the show. Again, we're talking about opportunity, which in its relationship to productivity. And before we dive into that in particular, we like to also discuss the ideal of framing your day before your day has a chance to frame you, as we start most of our shows. Many of us wake up with trouble in our mind, and at times that trouble will follow us throughout our day. So we like to speak about how we can manage trouble, manage the stress that also comes tethered to troubles, right? Um, in many ways, if we can, in the early morning, tap into some type of a reservoir to undergird ourselves, we can manage that stress, but also begin to frame our actual day. We like to discuss this in the context of ritual. Ritual can be defined as essentially doing the same thing at around the same time. So let me give you my brief morning ritual. In the mornings, I wake up at 3:30. I read a couple spiritual business books. I do our show here at 4:45, and then I work on my current novel until sunrise. And at sunrise, I walk out to the beach. I live here along the coast of Venice Beach, California. I bring my drum, I go meditate, I pray, do yoga, come back, work on my current book for a while longer. I then go back to the beach to run up the coast all the way past Santa Monica's Pier, run all the way back here to Venice to go to my gym, to get my buff on. So by 10 o'clock or so, guys, I'm feeling amazing. My body is being flooded with endorphins, and that endorphin release gives me a sense of euphoria that can then be leveraged to move me towards my goals and objectives. We're not saying do what I do, we're saying do what you do. We help individuals construct, for example, a morning ritual, and help to keep them accountable to it. And that's one way that we can deal with the stressors that are sure to come day to day. And so I'm reading two great books now. One is called The Nag Commodity Reader, which is a book about first, second, and third centuries, kind of spiritual Gnostic literature. I'm also reading a book called The 1 Minute Millionaire, which is kind of a book about combining spirituality with entrepreneurial exploits. And from those books, I extract some wisdom, which I call the morning chant. Today's morning chant is, as a meditating natural mystic, I create opportunity for myself, my family, and my community. Right? And so I contemplate that idea throughout the day, and also create the morning and afternoon shows based upon that. So today we're talking about opportunity. All right, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com. Also hit the subscribe button. Let me clear my throat right now. Let's dive in. So point one is you want to be able to have your eyes open, be woke to opportunity all around you. Remember to see it. Oh, it's early. I'm yawning. On the air. Yeah, so this 4:45 a.m. thing, this is real. That was a reality check at 4:45 a.m. The online yawn. It's hella early here on the West Coast, but we're here with you and we're here for you. So that's point one. You want to be open. You want to be woke to opportunities all around you. Well, point two is, well, how do you stay in that spirit of wokeness, opportunity? You want to do, as we said before a second ago. You want to have your mind and body prepared. You want to be able to see opportunity. By getting your mind in a position to see it. What does that mean? That means you want to be able to be in a spiritual place, an energetic place where you can actually identify then, which goes right to point three, take advantage of opportunity. That's the key. You want to have an opportunity to take advantage of it. You want to see it. I was watching a football game last night, and the Raiders, I'm a big Raider fan if you know the show, the Raiders had many opportunities to win that game, but the other team took advantage of it. So, well, that's point three. I'm still suffering from that loss. But you want to take advantage of opportunities by making the most of them. All right. So boom goes the dynamite. That's it for today's show. We air each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. Become a subscriber here. Have me come out speak to your group, school, organization. We have a very, very powerful narrative driven program exploring the use of story, personal branding, problem solution, stress management, really all intertwined in this really powerful program. Reach out to us. We have great workshops, etc. So thanks for being here. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.